It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 29th of June, the morning edition. I'm James Spann. The weather stays pretty quiet where we are for the rest of this week. What about the 4th of July weekend coming up? Let's go ahead and check things out. Here's the water vapor satellite view. Little trough over the eastern U.S. pushing a surface boundary down our way. And accordingly, we think the better chance of scattered storms will be over the southern half of the state this afternoon. Starting off the day in the 60s and low 70s, Fort Payne's down to 63. Birmingham at 73. We'll expect a high at or just over 90 in most spots today. We had that nice break from the heat yesterday with 80s and clouds, but again, I think we'll see low 90s back today. On the watch warning map, we see pockets of air quality problems in some of the larger cities like Dallas, Fort Worth, and Atlanta, and Phoenix, but otherwise things are quiet around the nation as this day begins. Convectively speaking, most of the severe weather possibilities across the high plains today. We note North Alabama is in white. That means no storms expected. The air drier. Same thing tomorrow. Any scattered storms over South Alabama. And on day 3, which is Friday, moisture levels start to rise, but even on Friday, I think the northern half of the state stays mostly dry. This is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through the 4th of July, valid through Monday morning. Rain amounts pretty light for the north, a little better numbers down south. And understand if you got a beach trip, don't panic when you see that. That just means there'll be scattered storms about. I think you'll see a decent amount of sun each day through Monday. Tropics, nice and quiet. No tropical storm worries. In fact, if you look at the northern hemisphere, this has been one of the quietest years so far, calendar years. I think the second quietest on record that goes back to 1950. And again, no hurricane or tropical storm worries for the 4th of July. Hey, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. And again, you can see the trough over the east, ridge over the west. And down below that, dry air filters in. And let me just say this. The chance of rain is not zero each day for the rest of this week for North Alabama, but it's so small we're not going to mention it in the forecast. This is the precipitable water today at, 23Z. It's 5 o'clock. And again, you can see really dry air over Tennessee. And then the moisture levels are much higher over South Alabama. So we're kind of in that transition zone. But I think Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, dry. That's the projected radar at 5 o'clock. And you can see basically nothing for the northern half of the state. But again, the chance of rain, not zero. If a speck shows up, it's not too shocking, but most of you dry. Same thing tomorrow. Low 90s are likely. But the dew points during the day could be down in the 50s, and they should be, so at least the humidity not that bad. And same thing Friday. The chance of a shower very, very small. Low 90s. The GFS showing 93. All right, holiday weekend fans, this is Saturday, July 2nd. No real change, mostly sunny and hot, mid-90s. Any showers should be very isolated. Same thing Sunday. The GFS showing 95. Could be a storm in a spot or two maybe, but a lot of places dry. But Monday, on the 4th, there's a surface low north of us, and the air becomes more unstable, and the scattered showers and storms should be more numerous on Monday. Not to say it's just going to rain all day. It won't, but if you got a barbecue, picnic, golfing outing, something outdoors, just be aware of that. And the same thing on Tuesday of next week. Kind of soupy, scattered showers and storms. Maybe numerous. The high would be around 90. And this is a week from today, Wednesday, July 6th. Looks kind of like summer, doesn't it? 594 ridge across the deep south, the storm track on the Canadian border. And again, partly sunny, scattered showers and storms. Very typical with low, maybe mid-90s. This is the end of the forecast period. Friday of next week, July 8th. Troughing passing north of us, and that looks, again, very typical. Numbers, generally speaking, highs in the 90s and lows in the 70s, but again, nights will be a bit cooler in coming mornings for the rest of this week, and highs could drop back to around 90, maybe upper 80s Tuesday and Wednesday of next week with an increase in clouds and showers. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.